Here's something I want you to think about for a second. Why is it that some people walk into a room and everything just shifts? Nobody announces them. They don't demand attention. They don't even try. But somehow every single person in that room feels it. And then there's you, working harder than anyone else, being kind, being smart, doing everything right, and still getting overlooked, still getting interrupted, still not being taken seriously. That's not a coincidence. And it's not about your looks, your money, or your job title. It's about something most people never figure out: your aura. I'm going to show you 7 dark secrets to build an aura of power today. Things that most people will never know. And look, stay until number 7, because honestly, that one changes everything. It's the one nobody talks about. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you explained yourself to someone who didn't even ask? That's the thing. Most people do this constantly. They overshare. They justify. They explain every single decision like they need permission to exist. And I get it. It feels natural. It feels honest. But here's what's actually happening. Every time you hand people the full picture, you hand them your power. The human brain is wired to obsess over what it doesn't understand. When people can't quite figure you out, when there's something about you they can't put their finger on, their mind automatically puts you on a higher level. That's just psychology. So give people fragments, not the full story. Let them wonder, because the less they know, the more power you hold. Most people are absolutely terrified of silence, like genuinely terrified. The moment there's a pause in conversation, they start talking about anything, just to fill the gap. And in doing that, they show exactly how much they need approval from the people around them. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Silence is a weapon, a real one. When you can just sit there, comfortable, unbothered, not rushing to fill every pause, people notice. Something shifts, because on a subconscious level, they register you as someone who doesn't need anything from them. And that's dangerous, in the best possible way. Next time there's silence, just hold it. Let someone else break it first. You'll be surprised what happens. Watch anxious people move sometime. Really watch them. They rush everywhere. They fidget. They jump to respond before you've even finished your sentence. Their whole body is basically screaming, "I'm nervous. I need this to go well. Please like me." Now watch someone who's truly powerful. They take their time. They breathe. They don't fill every gap. And when they respond, they pause first. That's not an accident. Your nervous system literally communicates your social status before you open your mouth. Moving fast signals fear. Moving slow signals control. So slow down. Walk slower. Talk slower. Take that extra breath before you respond. Because the person who controls the pace controls the room. This one is simple, but most people get it completely wrong. They either avoid eye contact, which immediately signals insecurity, or they stare too hard, which just feels weird and aggressive. The real move is holding eye contact just 1 second longer than feels normal. That's it. 1 second. Not aggressive, not creepy, just present, unshakable. Like you have absolutely nothing to prove and nothing to hide. That tiny moment rewires how people see you. They feel it without knowing why. Try it in your next conversation and watch what happens. This one is where most people lose everything. Think about it. Every time you overreact to something, you're basically handing someone a manual on how to control you. You're showing them exactly where your limits are. And people, consciously or not, use that. But when you stay calm when everything around you is chaos, when someone tries to provoke you and you just don't react, that's genuinely unsettling to people who rely on emotional reactions to get what they want. You become unreadable, and unreadable people are impossible to control. Next time someone pushes your buttons, don't give them the satisfaction. Let the silence do the work, because your calm in their storm says more than any reaction ever could. Here's something worth understanding. Predictable people are easy to control. When someone can map out exactly how you'll react in every situation, they own you. Simple as that. But unpredictable people, nobody quite knows what to do with them. And I'm not talking about being chaotic or unstable. I'm talking about being calm and composed most of the time, but with just enough edge that people know deep down not to push it. That gap between what you show and what you hide, that's your shield. Protect it. Stop letting people think they've got you figured out. The moment they do, you lose your power over them. Okay, this is the one most people miss completely. Your aura isn't just about how you carry yourself. It's about who you let into your space, because energy is contagious, and I mean that literally. Spend enough time around anxious, negative, draining people, and that energy gets into you, into how you walk, how you talk, how you enter a room. People feel it even if they can't explain it. But when you start treating your time and presence like they actually have value, when you stop being available to everyone for everything, something interesting happens. People start to want what they can't easily access, because scarcity creates value, always has. Say no more than you say yes. Disappear sometimes. Let people miss you, because the person who's always available, always reachable, always there, no mystery, no power, no aura. I want to tell you about someone I knew a few years back. Nothing special about him on paper. Not the tallest guy in the room, definitely not the richest. By every normal measure, there was no reason people should have paid attention to him. But they did, every single time. He never rushed, never explained himself, never seemed even slightly impressed by anyone. He barely spoke, but when he did, it landed. Every word, like it actually meant something. People respected him without knowing why. They were careful around him without him ever threatening anyone. They listened when he finally decided to speak. That's what an aura of power actually looks like. You can't fake it, you can't buy it, but you can build it, one decision at a time. So here's what I want you to actually do. Starting today, not next week, today, cut out half of what you normally share with people. Stop explaining your choices. Stop justifying yourself. Just let people wonder. Slow down your movements. Take a breath before you respond. Hold silence instead of rushing to break it. And next time someone tries to get a rise out of you, give them nothing. Stay calm. Let your silence be the answer. Small shifts. But stack them together and something changes. Something people feel before you even say a word. Every single day you walk around without this, people are quietly putting you in a box. Harmless, forgettable, someone they don't need to take seriously. And the longer you stay in that box, the harder it is to break out. Most people will never change this. They'll keep explaining themselves, keep chasing approval, keep giving their power away to people who don't even notice. Don't be that person. In a world desperate for attention, be the one who doesn't need it. Because real power was never loud. It was always silent, always still, always just out of reach. And that's exactly what makes it dangerous.